Okay, so suppose this is your first term, here your 1 by 3 is there, this is first term, here will be your second term, here will be third term, here will be fourth term. So what do you want? You want जितना भी डिजिट बढ़ा सकते हो बढ़ाओ, तभी चाहिए मेरे को. आई डोंट वांट कि somebody must get extra point, because it is gold, it is not something else, huh? Point to point it also matters, correct? Yeah, so here comes your convergence of sequence, or I will define it as limit of a sequence. So in this case you see these people, they are tending to 1 by 3, but this will be never equal to 1 by 3. One more example I give you, that yeah, this one, you see all the terms of the sequence, they are going towards 1, but they will be never equal to 1, correct? They are going towards 1. And what about this sequence? This is this sequence convergent, or whether the limit exists for this sequence? That means no limit. That means limit does not exist. That means this sequence is divergent, or you will say it is not convergent. Okay, so थोड़ा सा क्लियर हुआ कि कन्वर्जेंस का मतलब क्या होता है. I'll define it. फाइनली डेफिनेशन देखते हैं हम लोग. Convergence of sequence, we say we say that your sequence xn is convergent. No, maybe I'll write full. Convergent to x, and we write that is limit n tending to infinity, your xn, that is equal to x. Okay, so this is basically definition of convergence of limit. So once you put limit n tending to infinity, it should equal to x. Okay, is that clear? Now there is since I already told you, in analysis, if you want to prove something is equal, correct, then how will you do that? Do you remember that thing? No, this is definition I am saying. uh, I think I told you something. If you want to prove x equal to y in analysis, it is enough to prove x minus y that is less than 1 by n. Do you remember that? I think last to last lecture maybe. Yeah, so that is what I wanted. Okay, so there is a separate definition for this limit. You want to prove this guy is equal to this. Okay, so I am going to write, this is called epsilon delta definition. Maybe I'll say epsilon and not definition. Later on I will change it as epsilon delta, because now we are just dealing with sequences, but in general कोई भी लिमिट का हम लोग डेफिनेशन दे सकते हैं. Whenever you see limit, you can define like this. So this is most powerful definition you'll be using all the time. So let me start. For given epsilon positive, there exists n naught belongs to natural number, such that for all n greater than equal to n naught, we have your xn belongs to x minus epsilon x plus epsilon. दिस इज सेम थिंग. अगर इसको थोड़ा अच्छे से लिखा ना, तो ये टर्म क्या दिखेगा? आई होप समबडी शुड टेल मी. इसको अगर मॉड के टर्म में लिखा तो क्या आएगा ये? ट्राई टू थिंक अबाउट इट. Can you write it in terms of mod? We have done it so many times. Xn is contained in x minus epsilon x plus epsilon. So can I say that maybe I'll write, or can I say that xn minus x that is less than epsilon? Just check whether both are same or not. This is open interval, huh? Just try to see how will you break mod. You know how to break this type of. So it will be minus epsilon is correct. Hmm. Perfect. So what next? You put minus x both the side, so it will become plus x. So it will be x minus epsilon, and here it will be x plus epsilon. That is what I wrote here. Do you see? Okay. Yeah. So now let us try to understand ये मतलब क्या है and why this is given epsilon. Given epsilon means what? You are giving me suppose हाँ यू आर गिविंग मी अ रिस्ट्रिक्शन कि मुझे इतना ही अप्रोक्सीमेशन चाहिए. इन आर केस यू आर टेलिंग मी सर अप टू 3 डिजिट ही चलेगा मेरे को. सो यू आर गिविंग मी अ रिस्ट्रिक्शन कि आई वांट अप टू 3 डिजिट. So up to 3 digit, this is your restriction to me. So that will be given by epsilon. I will use that as a epsilon. I will give one more example. Don't worry. Let us first plot this thing. इसको plot करते हैं, ठीक है? Okay. And try to understand what is the definition graphically. Once you understand graphically, then everything is okay. So there are some points. X1, 1, 2, 3. These are your natural numbers, and here is your real number. Correct? So suppose and here will be your point x, the line x, and you want to say xn converges to x. So what do you know? Give me any epsilon. Suppose I am putting epsilon equal to half, or uh, maybe I'll not put some value. So if you are given any epsilon, so you will be giving me a epsilon. So what I will do, I have to see all the values of xn which are lying between this and this. You are already having x here, so where will x minus epsilon be, and where will x plus epsilon be? This is your x. I am giving you epsilon. Suppose epsilon मतलब half बोला, तो what will be my x minus epsilon? This is x minus half here, and here it will be x plus half. That is x plus epsilon. Do you understand? So what do you want? uh, I'll just make a poll here, this also. um, yeah, and here this also. Now let us see the definition once again. What it is saying, give me any epsilon, there must exist n naught belongs to natural numbers such that after n naught, for all n greater than n naught, that means after n naught all the terms of sequence lie in this pool, lie in this band. That means what? Suppose I will put यहाँ पे वैल्यू है, यहाँ पे वैल्यू है, यहाँ पे वैल्यू है, and after that everybody is here only, here something like this. They are lying inside that only. They are not crossing this pool from upside or from downside. After which point? After, I can say after this point. Do you see? So this will be my n naught. So this is my n naught, such that after this n naught all the terms of sequence are lying in this band. This is the definition. If here, do you see, you are giving me this epsilon. If your epsilon was much smaller, then my band was something much thinner and your n naught will be much higher. Do you see? अगर तुमने epsilon बढ़ा दिया होता तो my band will be larger and your n naught will be here only. Do you see? Just read the definition once again. For given epsilon positive, give me any epsilon, there will exist a n naught belongs to natural number such that for all n greater than equal to n naught we have xn is lying in this band. That means xn minus x that is less than epsilon. Can you visualize the definition? Let us go back once again. So first what you have to do, you have to draw line x, correct? And what is the next step? Suppose मैंने एप्सिलॉन का कुछ तो वैल्यू दिया, सपोज एप्सिलॉन इक्वल टू 5 बोला, देन व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू प्लॉट x प्लस एप्सिलॉन, x माइनस एप्सिलॉन, ऐसा एक बैंड ड्रॉ किया. Then you will be always drawing the sequence के terms x1 x2 x3 like that. So you need to find that and not जिसके आगे के जितने भी लोग हैं सब एप्सिलॉन बैंड के अंदर ही है. कैन आई टेक दिस एज एन नॉट? If I take this as a not, there are some people which are not in the band. There are some people which are not lying inside this open interval. Correct? So I need to choose this and not properly so that everybody lie in this. Okay, I'll just take your example जो हम लोग ने किया था. मे बी कौन सा लिया था हम लोग ने? एक्स एन इक्वल टू एन अपॉन एन प्लस वन था कि क्या था वो? व्हाट वाज दैट? एन प्लस वन अपॉन एन. और n by n plus 1 ना. Okay, yeah. So let us first plot the thing. पहले plot करते हैं. So actually I will just plot it roughly. What is my intuition कि this is going towards 1, correct? So what is my 1? 1 is my value of x. So here I will put 1. Okay. Now what else? You will be giving me some epsilon. Suppose you are giving me epsilon equal to half. Okay, so what I will do, this is my 1, so I'll go half upper and half lower, that is 1 minus epsilon, 1 plus epsilon, so it will be half, and it will be half, 1 plus half, this is 3 by 2. So are we having the band here? Yes, are we having the band? And this was 1. So what I have to do now? 1 2 3, I'll start from here. 1 2 3, I'll put some values, I'll put something like that, and I'll see after some times it will never cross this line also. This जो भी हम लोग ने sequence choose किया है, this will never cross this line also. तो इसकी तो बात ही छोड़ो, this will never cross 1 only. Okay, can you tell me which and not should I choose? hey 1/2 किधर दिख रहा है? and not मतलब क्या? यहाँ पे. Can I choose this? Can I choose this point as a not? No. Can I choose this? Or I'll just try to see, and can I choose this? Yes. Why? Because after this point, if you take any point or any sequence ka term, everybody is lying inside that band. You see, so I can choose this and not. And this is possible since my sequence was convergent. There was one people one. That's why. Correct? If this sequence was divergent, I cannot restrict them in the band. And the example is your xn is equal to n plus 1. Do you see? Can you restrict this guy in the band? First of all, can you decide the value of x? Here you have decided the value of 1. X is 1. Can you decide here? That is the sequence is converging to something. The first question is that only. You cannot decide that. Correct? Is that clear? So if you say suppose this converges to 2, so what will you do? 2 पे give me any epsilon. Suppose epsilon को मैंने 1 बोल दिया, so it will be 3, it will be 1. I am having this as a band, but I cannot suppose यहाँ पे कुछ value है, यहाँ पे फिर after that the value will be here, so I cannot choose this as a n naught, because after that up to this point they are inside the band, but after that there are some people which are away from the band, so I cannot choose that. So that's why this sequence is divergent. Is that clear? Okay. Yeah, I'll just write it once again. uh, xn is convergent to x if, or I'll write like this: xn is convergent if there exists x, I need some space, if there exists x belongs to R such that for all epsilon positive, what is the condition? What is the next condition? There must exist a n not belongs to natural number अगेन सच दैट, एक और ब्रैकेट आएगा, मतलब अगर पूरा नोटबुक पे लिखो तो एक बड़ा सा डेफिनेशन अच्छा सा दिखता है. अगेन यूल गिव अ वन मोर ब्रैकेट. व्हाट इज द कंडीशन? देयर शुड हैविंग, I should have n not belongs to natural number satisfying, which is true for all n greater than equal to n not, again a bracket. Your xn is lying between that interval, or you can say that xn minus x is less than epsilon. ब्रैकेट क्लोज, ब्रैकेट क्लोज, ब्रैकेट क्लोज, जितनी बार है जितने लोग हैं. सो दिस इज द एक्चुअल डेफिनेशन of sequence is convergent. So when do we say xn is convergent? First of all, there should exist a number, there should exist x belongs to R such that having this property. What is property? Give me any epsilon positive, there should exist a n naught belongs to natural number such that this is true, and I have showed that to you graphically. Is that clear? Yeah, okay. So let us do some example first, then we'll see. Okay, let me give one example. Suppose if I say xn equal to 1, is this sequence convergent? What is your x1, x2, x3? Where does this guy tend to? हाँ, so ये convergent है क्या? Can you say why? Why it is not convergent? Give me any band, give me any epsilon, everybody. हाँ, ये तो convergent है ना. अभी इसमें क्या सोचना है? x1 is 1, x2 is 1, everybody is 1 only ना. So if you try to draw the graph, correct? So 1 के around, this is my 1 के around you take any epsilon and this is your band. In this case, your none of the point are lying away from band, everybody is here only. So I just wanted they are in the band, that's it. I just wanted they are in the epsilon band, that's it, nothing else. Is that okay? So this is you can say every constant sequence is convergent. Can I say that? Every constant sequence is convergent. Okay? Yeah, good. So and not कुछ भी and not ले लो. You can decide any and not. इसको भी ले लो, इसको भी ले लो, correct? Even you can take the first one also, correct? कोई भी ले लो. What do you mean by n not? n not के आगे के सब टर्म्स अंदर रहने चाहिए ना. तो इधर तो स्टार्टिंग से ही सब लोग अंदर ही है. So if you take first number as n not equal to 1, then also this is true. Yes? Okay. What about this? What about this sequence? xn equal to 1 by n. What is your guess? Where does this converge to? Where does this converge to? What is the try to see the points, try to put the value of n and try to see where they are going, where they are tending to. फाइनल बोलो, अभी ऐसे नहीं, फाइनल 0 और 1, 0 टेंड कर रहे हैं. ओके, आई थिंक मेनी ऑफ यू मस्ट हैव फॉरगॉटन, तुम लोग ने 11th स्टैंडर्ड में एक फॉर्मूला पढ़ा था, लिमिट एक्सटेंडिंग टू इन्फिनिटी 1 by x that is 0. डू यू रिमेंबर दैट फॉर्मूला? नीचे x रखो, x स्क्वायर रखो और एनीथिंग that is always going to 0. I think last or second last exercise is this one only, infinity wala term, and you are using only this thing. Do you remember? Okay, and do you remember one more thing? In the starting मैंने definition यही बताया था limit का. How can you decide this x? You can directly take the limit, then you will get that x. बाकी proof करना है तो वो ऐसे proof करेंगे, but if you want to just find the value of x, then you can do it like this by your 11th standard. So if you want to prove that this converges to 0, then that is different task, then you have to do it by epsilon delta definition. But if you want to say this is converges to 0, and let me ask one more thing, en equal to n upon n plus 1, you told me that sir this is going to 1. Now can you prove by the definition of limit, that is limit n tending to infinity n upon n plus 1, how will you solve that? Do you remember 11th standard? और ये लिमिट कैसे पुट करेंगे, इन्फिनिटी है भाई. वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस, दिस वाज द ट्रिक. यू हैव टू डिवाइड बाय एन, बिकॉज तुमको पता क्या है, अगर इन्फिनिटी है तो 1 अपॉन एन का टर्म होना चाहिए, बट यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं, तो यू मस्ट डिवाइड बाय एन. सो यू विल बी हैविंग 1 हियर एंड यू विल बी हैविंग 1 अपॉन 1 बाय एन. नाउ इफ यू पुट लिमिट, देन ये पार्ट तो जीरो रहेगा, योर आंसर इज 1. डू यू सी? दिस इज हाउ यू विल बी गिविंग, यू विल बी गिवन एनी सीक्वेंस, तुम लोग बता सकते हो कि कन्वर्ज है कि डाइवर्ज है एंड एट विच पॉइंट. बाकी प्रूफ करना है तो दैट विल बी डन बाय यूजिंग एप्सिलॉन डेल्टा डेफिनेशन. फॉर MCQ दिस इज beneficial. Say n plus 1 upon n square plus 2n plus 1. बोलो, whether it is convergent and converge to what? Yes, how will you do that? Again same, you need to find this na, limit n tending to infinity n plus 1 upon n square plus 2n plus 1. what will you do? क्या चाहिए तुमको, कौन से फॉर्म में चाहिए? यू वांट 1 अपॉन n के फॉर्म में, या 1 अपॉन n स्क्वायर 1 अपॉन n क्यूब, कुछ भी चलेगा, करेक्ट? सो व्हाट विल यू डू? ओके, देन क्या आएगा वो? You want me to factorize denominator, so it will be I think n plus 1 the whole square है. Luckily मतलब मैंने ऐसा नहीं सोचा था, I just wanted to give any values. So now that is easy, n plus 1 cancel हुआ. So now this is limit n tending to infinity 1 upon n plus 1, and this is नीचे वाला टर्म n आ गया, ऊपर 1, तो आंसर इज 0, करेक्ट? So this converges to 0. Okay. इवन अगर यहाँ पे कुछ और भी वैल्यू होता यहाँ पे, देन ऑल्सो यू मस्ट सी यहाँ का डिग्री क्या है एंड यहाँ का डिग्री क्या है. दिस इज डिग्री 1 एंड दिस इज डिग्री 2, करेक्ट? अगर कैंसिल भी हुआ तभी भी नीचे डिग्री 1 रहेगा ही ना. सो इट मे बी एनीथिंग बट नीचे तो n आने ही वाला है. डू यू अग्री? तो 0 तो आने ही वाला है. लेट मी गिव वन मोर. सपोज n रेज टू 10 प्लस 2 प्लस 3 ऐसा कुछ दिया, एंड n रेज टू 11 प्लस समथिंग लाइक दैट. ठीक है. डू यू ऑब्जर्व? लुक एट द डिग्रीज. ये 10 है. सपोज 10 और 10 से तुमने फैक्टराइज या कुछ भी किया, कैंसिल तो होने वाला है, बट यहाँ पे एक n तो बचेगा ही हमेशा. दैट मीन्स दिस इज ऑफ द फॉर्म 1/n एक्चुअली. करेक्ट. इवन n रेज टू 20 भी कर दो तभी भी दिस इज ऑफ द फॉर्म n रेज टू 10. वो भी तो जीरो को ही जाता है. डू यू अग्री? सो to check whether it is convergent or not, that is easy, but to prove that takes some time. You can easily check कि हाँ convergent